think some of you may wonder why the venue of the War Museum. And that's because the CINB was founded by 6 veterans of the First World War. Hundreds and hundreds of Canadians lost their vision in the shot and the shell and of the gas in the trenches. And when they got back, 7 men said, "We have to do something about this. We need an organization to represent us, an organization to help us with rehabilitation, an organization to give us a sense of community among ourselves."
Personally, I've just been delighted to be here and be involved in the planning for this event to celebrate with all of you. My memory doesn't go back 100 years, but it does go back 60 years when I was about 10 years old. And I am so appreciative of the 100 and more particularly the 60 years of history and service of this organization. I was first involved at about the age of 10, and the first staff person I met from the CINB was Mr. Neil Hamilton. Came to my parents' home and visited with us, and that was the first impression of the CINB.
Thank you very much for including me on this very special occasion as the CINB celebrates its 100th anniversary of doing great work from coast to coast to coast. Congratulations to the staff, the volunteers, the donors, those who have been involved for many, many years. It's remarkable, really, as Craig pointed out, this is a very appropriate location because of the connection between World War I veterans, the loss of sight, and the CINB's creation. Tonight is one of many celebrations across Canada with a focus on the people, past and present, who have contributed to changing what it is to be blind today.
Into this void stepped 7 men, 5 among them blind. Their bold ambition? To change the lives of their fellow blind citizens, restore their hope, and create a Canada where their dreams could take flight. Together, these visionary volunteers formed the Canadian National Institute for the Blind.
As a lifelong client of the CINB, I know firsthand the deep impact that your organization has on the day-to-day lives of people with visual impairments and our families. I can tell you many stories of how the CINB has supported my family over the years. A personal favorite is when I was 5 years old and I got my first monocular. I looked out at the trees outside the window and very seriously declared to my mother, "I didn't know birds had feet." Right? That has been a lifelong family joke. "Carla, birds have feet." "Oh yeah, birds have feet." But seriously, silly perhaps, but imagine what my mom was thinking at that moment of the world that had been opened up to me by just by the virtue of having this monocular.
CINB's first 100 years were nothing short of extraordinary. This evening, we have heard many great examples of important work and transformations that this organization has helped to bring about. We've gone from people with sight loss being discouraged from leaving their own homes to blind and partially sighted Paralympic athletes bringing glory to Canada from the other side of the globe. We've gone from being blind citizens who didn't even have the right to vote to having a partially sighted federal cabinet minister responsible for some of the most important work being done in our government today.
want you to know that we are continuing Carla's good work and that we are committed to removing barriers and bringing forth new legislation in the House of Commons this spring. I want to finish by saying I look forward to working with you. I look forward to supporting you. And on this really special day, I want to say thank you again for helping Canada to become a more inclusive country. We could not do this without the support of organizations such as yours. Congratulations on your centennial. Félicitations. Merci.
Working together, we will continue to change what it is to be blind. And so on that note, with everyone here today, for those of you that have glasses or don't, I ask you to raise your glass, real or otherwise, with me in a toast, to a storied past and an ambitious future. To CINB.
Congratulations, CINB, on your 100th anniversary, and I'm very proud to be not only a client but a staff member, and here's to another 100 years of great success.
A big thank you to the CINB for the support that they've provided to our family, and that we want to give back to the CINB to help others for the future ahead. So a big bravo to CINB and a big thank you. Thank you very much.
So I just hope that the CINB continues with all their progress and everything that they have done.
I hope in the future CINB can continue to offer those opportunities for individuals to maximize their potential, whether it's in terms of education, independent living skills, orientation and mobility, giving individuals the confidence to explore these wonderful cities, these wonderful provinces, this wonderful country, and even the opportunity to explore this world with independence and confidence. So this night, here in the Canadian War Museum, I want to wish the CINB a happy 100th anniversary and another amazing 100 years to come.